Well, my role, of course, is to say a little bit about Bianca for those of you who haven't had the pleasure to get to know her very well yet. And there's all kinds of accolades that I could say about Bianca. You may have noticed the beautiful signs all around. Well, Bianca did those herself without any guidelines. I don't know how she did it, but it's amazing. And so she's creative and artistic, really smart, graduated about the top of her class in high school. But one thing I'd like to really point out is that Bianca really loves a challenge. We've done various family trips over the years, and we've gone to Iceland and Alaska, but the one that I'll always remember, especially Bianca's role in, is when we went to Japan. Now, her dad and I had both been to Japan before on business trips. We'd been to Tokyo, so, we'd been around a little bit. But guess who was our guide in Japan? It was Bianca. Because Bianca had been studying some Mandarin and she'd learned some kanji. And she said, I've got this. I can figure this out. When I was in Japan on business, I'd ask people, well, should we take the subway in Tokyo? And our Japanese guides would say, no, you should not do that without a Japanese person with you. But because most of the signs are not in English. It's not like going to the metro in Paris where you can kind of figure things out because you can read the English place names. But no, you had to kind of figure out kanji. But Bianca had it down. And if she couldn't figure it out, she would just go ask somebody. And there was this wonderful scene one day where we were wandering around the streets. We were not exactly certain how to get to our destination. And Bianca just went up. She said, oh, there's a police officer. She went right to him and said, started asking him questions. Before you knew it, there were like 3 or 4 police officers around just trying to help this young 24-year-old American figure things out. Because I think they were just so amazed that she would have the assertiveness to be representing her family in guiding them around Japan. So, as I said, there's lots of things I could say about Bianca. She is so clever, she's so creative, and she is so brave. Now, it's hard to match that. It's hard for somebody like that to find her equal. But we've had the opportunity, Glenn and I and other members of the family, to get to know Howard in the last few years. And we are sure that he is worthy of Bianca, and he is truly her equal. And one thing I will say is, don't let his friendly demeanor take you in when you play cards, because the shark comes out. But he's a wonderful guy, and we feel very happy that he and Bianca have found each other. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. At this time, dinner will be served. Please enjoy. We also have a